Okay, now this main quest is about 27-2, so it's a pretty rough fight. And I can say that being level 43 is somewhat like doable, but it's pretty hard. Especially you need to use the next type of potion manually because the boss hits hard. So this is chapter 27-2. So as you can see, the the boss. By the way, it resets if you keep on running for a long time without hitting the boss. So if ever you're gonna run away from the boss or try to juke the boss, then you're supposed to know not to overdo it because from time to time you need to hit it. Yep, there you go. So it resets. So you need to be careful for that. You need to be aware of it. I tried to somewhat hit and run or kite, but it's pretty much difficult, especially if the third attack, where it lunges its lance, it has a huge range. So in this way, I am manually using the next level pot, and you need to jump on those lugs. It will be a much easier for range users with this kind of tactic since you can you can burst like those 2 to 3 skills and then run away and then use pots. As long as you hit it. By the way, I'm using full buffs, so that's why I achieved the accuracy of 188 at level 43. So you need to make sure that when you juke the boss, kite it, you need to make sure that you hit it at least once and then you run again. You need to avoid getting the boss, reset the instance, and then, start over again. It's pretty much doable, but it is hard. So you need to be aware of the mechanics since you don't want to waste time. You can also use the space on the left, but because I'm on a melee, if it's ranged, then probably you can use that space. Pretty much, it's an advantage. But for us melee, um, we can't afford to lose having this instance reset. So I just use the log instead. So honestly, this run took me 3 runs. This is the third run. The first one, I did this like level 42, and it's fucking so difficult. It's pretty much impossible. So I tried to grind to 43 and then stop for a while and then do the quest just to move forward. So the game is pretty much decent in terms of gameplay. Not most of the games that I play, like Throne and Liberty, New World, um, but this game is pretty much decent. There are a lot of lapses, like friend list. So I don't, I don't find any way to add your friend, just to be, just to create a party and then add your friends. But rest of the gameplay is pretty much somewhat decent. I'm not saying that it's gonna be a 5 out of 5, but not all. Every game has its flaws. So you need to be patient in this boss. As long as you hit once, then you can run. So I think the gap is 5 levels, because right after the level 47 quest, it'll give you this boss, and then it'll take you for the level 47 orcs past this one. So I think it's pretty much 5 level gap. So it's doable. Again, it's doable, but it's hard. So once I noticed that I can go toe to toe now, then you know you can burst the damage, and there you go. Hope hope the mechanics helps to those who are struggling in this boss, and I'll see you again when I go live. I'll be hitting 45, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe, and I'll be doing more videos and then guides on how to progress on a free to play and a casual spender. Okay.